In this video, we're going to look at how to provide subtitles for audio on your SAP Enable Now book pages. Now, I have audio on most of my own training, and I actually do that by importing audio files that I record elsewhere and then triggering those on a page control to basically start playing when the page is loaded. Now, if I want to provide subtitles for that, I have to put the text that I want to be used as a subtitle in the text-to-speech text field. So this is really designed for when you're using text-to-speech, but handily, you can still use it if you provide your own audio, as long as that audio is playing in the same channel. Otherwise, it's going to play the text-to-speech generated audio. The downside of this is that to get the text in here so it can be used as subtitles, you have to go through the text-to-speech option. So you have to come into here, put all of your text in here, and then the only way to get out of this is to click Generate and Close. If you click Cancel, it's going to delete all that text again. So you have to generate and close, which means that it is going to generate that audio. Again, in my case, it's not going to use it because I've got external audio that I'm using instead. But if you are using text-to-speech, you're going to hear audio for this text and you're going to see this in the subtitles. Now, the subtitles are enabled in the playback settings. So if I just go to that and look under Playback Settings, Book Reader, under Visual Properties, there is a property called Show Subtitles. And if you have that selected, it's going to show subtitles. And you can change some things about that, the size of them, the text color, the background color, and whether it's aligned left, center, or right. So I've got that selected now. So let's go and look what this is going to look like. And I'll show you why I don't really like it. So I'm going to play this back.
This course covers the main opportunities.
So now this is playing back as the user would see. You can hear the audios going in the background, which I'm going to switch off so I'm not over talking myself. So let me kill that audio there. So the audio is still playing. Everything else is playing, but you can see that my subtitles, I've just got one great big block of subtitles here. It's not keeping up with my audio.
Of doing. The main customization tab.
So I can read along to it, but it's distracting and there's just too much information in here. What I really want is to have it, showing me one sentence at a time in time with the audio. So I hear the audio and read along with it. And SAP Enable Now does not let you do that using the standard functionality. So I don't really like this. So I'm not going to use this now. So instead, I'm going to show you another feature. It's not an SAP Enable Now feature. It's actually a Google Chrome feature, but it works very well. So let me kill this. What I'm going to do, I'm using Chrome here, so I'm going to change the Chrome settings. Given that it's in Chrome and Edge is based on Chromium, I'd expect it to come to Edge sometime soon as well. But at the moment, I'm using Chrome. And if I go to my settings down here at the bottom, and then go to accessibility, there's a setting called Live Caption. And I want to select this on. So I'll set it on. Now, the first time you do this, it will go through and you'll see that it's loading some voice recognition stuff. And it'll take 5 or 10 seconds to do that. I've already done it here, so that's why you're not seeing it. But just let it do its thing, and then eventually it will come back and there'll be a message saying speech files downloaded. And then it's good to go. That's the only setting you need to change. It's built in already, you just need to enable it. So I'm going to close that now. And now I'm going to go to this presentation, which is the one that the slide I was just showing you was taken from. Now watch this space up at the top here, just to the right of there. This course has audio, but not every book page within the course does, because the title slide, there's no point in having audio on here. So I'm just going to skip through to a slide that has audio, the same slide we were just looking at, and watch that and let's see what happens. So this is my title slide. This is my section, and when I start that,
this course covers the main opportunities that are available.
Here you can see what Live Caption is doing for me. I've got my own audio, it's playing along,
this involves
and I'll cut off the audio. And what's happening, even if I stop the audio, it's still kind of going. All I've done is silenced it, so I'm still seeing all of my subtitles here that are being given to me by Live Caption. It is literally trapping that audio and turning that into text on the fly. So sometimes it's not completely perfect. Sometimes it'll miss a full stop or something like that, but it's generally pretty good and it keeps pace with everything. The other thing I like with this, apart from the fact that it's only showing me a bit at a time, if I want to, I can show more of that audio. So here it's going to show me a whole paragraph instead of 2 lines. And the other thing is I can move this to wherever I want to on the screen. So you can see here I'm moving it to slightly outside of the actual physical book page in SAP Enable Now, and it's still visible to me. So this is a really, really nice feature. Again, it's not an SAP Enable Now feature, but if you're providing audio and that audio is doing something more than just reading the text on the screen, which mine intends to, then using this live caption works very, very well. If I go on to another slide that has audio, it's going to do the same thing for me. So let me enable the audio again. You can see that I've now got this again here. It remembers where I left it last time. And it's all on this button here. If I decide I don't really want this anymore, I can click on this and I can pause the audio, although obviously my Enable Now playback's going to continue. Or I can switch off the live caption altogether here. I'll re-enable it, play it again. So that's always there, and that button will always appear if there is audio being played in that browser tab, i.e. you've got this icon here. If I go back to here where there is no audio, then it disappears. Again, I go to a slide that has audio and it's there automatically. Okay, so that is that feature, and it works very, very well. It may not be 100% perfect, but it's a lot more effective than trying to do this in SAP Enable Now. So if you want to use audio, you want to use subtitles, make sure your users enable live captioning in Chrome and you're good to go. Hope you found that useful. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.